We have Congressman Tim Griffin making the announcement that he will not run for re-election, and that would open up his congressional seat there. And that is certainly making the social media headlines this morning, and we certainly want to keep on top of that. And we have the congressman here with us. He's going to join us and talk about this decision. Mariah and Hogan, if you don't mind, we're going to break away from what we are discussing, and I'm joined with Congressman Griffin right now. Congressman, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Well, thank you for calling in. We appreciate you. You got a big announcement this morning. You're not running for re-election. Tell us about your decision.
Well, Elizabeth and I have been agonizing over this for about 8 months, praying and just sort of trying to figure out whether we would run for a third term. You know, when I first ran, I had a newborn and a 3-year-old, and we were able to juggle that, manage it. As they get older, I got a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old now. It's a little harder, but we were looking sort of into the future, and, you know, you got to file in February. So the issue was, are we ready to commit to 3 more years? The 1 year I have left, plus 2 on top of that. And we just decided we couldn't at this time commit to 3 more years. So that I can be more available to my family as they get a little bit older. So we're going to take a break from politics and or at least this job and focus a little more intently on my family. But the reason I wanted to announce now, I think it's so important, is because if I were not, you know, if a Democrat gets in and raises a lot of money and gets organized and all that, and I'm just sitting here waiting to announce, and I announce in February when the filing begins, then you're going to have the other party with a huge advantage in terms of their organization, and any potential Republican would be sitting here going, wait a minute, I'm starting from scratch, and you've known this for months.
Right.
So it's really not fair to potential successors to just sort of hold it close to the vest and wait until filing time. You know, there's been some rumbles of Democrats being interested in this, and I thought, well, you know, we better get out of the way so that Republicans can be ready, and because we need to keep this seat. This is a district that, you know, a lot of folks in Little Rock think it's a left-leaning seat, but it's actually not. It went by 12 points for Romney. It went 11 points to McCain. Bush won it twice. This is a conservative district, and I think we'll keep the seat quite easily. We just need to get our good candidates out there, and you know, the people I've been seeing talked about on the other side are all big, you know, they agree with Obama 99% of the time. So we shouldn't have a problem keeping the seat, and I'm going to work hard to make sure we do.
And Congressman, hats off to you for, if you knew you were going to do this, to do it early for a couple reasons, making sure the Republicans get a good candidate and can raise money. But just from your terms, you want to focus on your family and stay here more. Does that mean that you may look at a race that's here in Arkansas? There's some that include, we have all the seats are filled with Republicans running in these other offices, but would you be possibly considering something that would at least keep you in Arkansas more, or are you out of politics for the short term?
We're gonna step away from elected politics for a little bit, and so I'm not looking at any other political position here in Arkansas. I'm going to finish my 4 years. So I've still got about 15 months in Congress, and near the end of that, I will start looking at my options. But you know, so we are as a family really at peace with it. I tell you, even my 6-year-old is she understands the implication. One day I was one day I was walking her to school and told her I was heading to Washington that morning, so I'd see her in a few days. And she said, "Can you get a job closer to this capital here?" Meaning in Little Rock. I've talked to a lot of buddies who said, "Look, Tim, you're not going to get those years back."
Well, Congressman,
I started as a father later in life, and so my kids are still real young.
Well, Congressman, we appreciate you calling in. We know you have a lot going on. We prayers to you and your family, and thanks for your time. And Congressman Tim Griffin, have a great day, and we'll be touching base soon.
Thank you all. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
God bless. Mariah and Hogan, thanks for standing by. We're going to wrap it up for this edition of the Alice Stewart Show. Have a great day, and we'll talk tomorrow.